Hello YouTube, it is your boy B3, in the cold, back with another kicking graphic novel kind of trade review. We got a pretty fun one today actually. Red Hood and the Outlaws. Yes, this is the Rebirth one, Volume 1, Dark Trinity. And to be honest, I picked this up because of my faith in Rebirth, because Rebirth took a lot of titles that I didn't like and made them good. Same thing with Red Hood and the Outlaws. The Red Hood and the Outlaws book from New 52 was terrible. I'll admit I only read tie-ins, but I know lots of people that read it, and they all agree that it was pretty bad. They just wanted to read Red Hood. Starfire, I hate what they did to her so much. I've mentioned that before. But then Starfire left, and it was just Red Hood and Arsenal for a while, was the name of the title. I hear that was a little better, but still not, great or anything. But Red Hood and the Outlaws Rebirth is a much better book. Even the critics agree. Screen Rant said, "The Jason Todd Batman fans have been waiting for. Because his other titles were bad." Red Hood and the Outlaws has become the latest in a long line of DC books to receive a boost thanks to Rebirth. IGN. Receive a boost because it was bad. Red Hood and the Outlaws Rebirth is by a wide margin the best Rebirth special I have read. Comicosity. It actually is a pretty good Rebirth special in the beginning. Scott Lobel's portrait of a grudge-bearing warrior provides a rock-solid foundation for the ongoing series to come. A successful Rebirth indeed. Newsarama. Once again, Rebirth, because the other one was bad. And also because it's called Rebirth. But I'm going to read you the back. Not Superman, not Wonder Woman, and definitely not Batman, the Dark Trinity of the DC Universe. Jason Todd has been Robin and he's been dead, but these days he's Red Hood, toast of the Gotham City criminal underworld and new recruit into the organization of mysterious crime boss Black Mask. Of course, that's just a cover. Jason is using his criminal reputation to get inside Black Mask's gang and take it down from the inside, unless Batman pulls him out for getting in too deep. But when Red Hood is tasked with stealing a top-secret bioweapon for Black Mask, he learns that weapon is also being sought by the Amazon warrior Artemis, and she's not giving up without a fight. So what does Black Mask want so badly? Nothing less than his own clone of Superman, Bizarro! Now with Red Hood, Artemis, and Bizarro all trapped within Black Mask's headquarters, this Dark Trinity will have to unite to take the crime lord down. But with personalities this explosive, can these outlaws hope to stop fighting each other long enough to defeat Black Mask? Yeah. Now you might be thinking, guy trained by Batman and Amazon and a clone of a Kryptonian should be enough to take down Black Mask. But Black Mask has this pretty expansive empire, lots of these crazy weapons. And Black Mask's thing is that he has this bio-virus, and he biohacks people to control their bodies. And that's what he did to the mayor, because it starts out with Red Hood assassinating the mayor, but he's actually injecting him via bullet with a cure for the nanotech virus in his system, so Black Mask can't control him. Then he goes in the Black Mask gang. And it seemed pretty obvious to me that Black Mask knew Red Hood was an undercover agent the whole time. Because it's like, Red Hood does all this stuff that to anyone else would have made it really obvious that he's a double agent. And Black Mask's dumb cronies, I can see them not seeing through it because they're idiots. And that's pretty apparent in this book. They make it apparent there's some straight up idiots working for Black Mask. But Black Mask himself is not a dumb guy. But obviously, that's why it didn't sit with me. So I could tell he knew Jason was undercover, even knew Jason's name and everything. But it's got lots of stuff about Jason's past in here to kind of reestablish him for Rebirth. And then he meets Artemis on the train. She's actually looking for the bow of Ra, because her gods are Egyptian, not Greek. And she thinks he's looking for the bow of Ra, and he doesn't know what he's looking for exactly. But it was Bizarro. So he ends up with Bizarro. Artemis ends up getting captured, but she kind of just feigns being captured because she thinks Black Mask has the bow, which he did indeed have, but he shipped it off, sold it back to its home country. So the next book is about that. I do have the next book as well. So they all do that, and then there's Bizarro. Red Hood kind of becomes friends with Bizarro. It's a different Bizarro than the one from Forever Evil, because remember the one in Forever Evil died. And then Lex Luthor started making a new Bizarro at the end of that. This is that new Bizarro. Lex Luthor ordered it destroyed, oddly enough. I guess because he wants to be the only Superman now, because he's a Superman. But I dig the Bizarro with the cold vision and the heat breath. I love that about Bizarro. That's just a fun little swap. Whew. But, yeah, so eventually Black Mask uses the Biovirus to take over Bizarro, and then Black Mask is basically using Bizarro as a puppet to fight Red Hood and Artemis, but Red Hood actually has the opportunity to cure Black Mask of the virus, which is what Batman would have done, because he doesn't kill, but instead he let that virus like burn through Black Mask's system and make him an invalid, make him a vegetable, which was pretty insane, Red Hood. Wow. You really got it going on. But now we have this Dark Trinity together. Red Hood, Artemis, Bizarro, all of them relate to each other because they're all kind of expected to be like someone else, but they're really not like those other people at all. Bizarro's really not like Superman at all. Red Hood's not like Batman at all. Artemis isn't like Wonder Woman at all, but they're all expected to be because of their backgrounds. So that's good. They've all got a chip on their shoulder. Artemis and Red Hood are more than willing to kill. Bizarro's pretty innocent, honestly, but at the same time, he's like not all there. And so he could easily probably just crush someone. And then, they're all pretty relatable, too, with each other. And then we got their spectrum. They're on this spectrum where Red Hood's, like, right in the middle. He's a serious guy, but he can crack his jokes. And then on the far right over there, we have Artemis, who's, like, really serious all the time, it seems like. And on the far left, we have Bizarro, who's a goofy character by nature. And honestly, Artemis and Bizarro probably wouldn't be able to maintain a friendship just them. So Red Hood's really going to be the glue that holds this group together, which is good because his name's the one on the title. But that's because he's the Bat character. And Bat characters always get first dibs at DC, you know? Prioritize all the Bat characters. Whoa! Detective Comics. That's DC for you. Not that that's too bad. I mean, he's a good character. But, yeah, Red Hood and the Outlaws, Volume 1, Dark Trinity. I'll probably have Volume 2 up pretty soon. I want to go ahead and read it. I actually reread this so I could go ahead and do the video for it. Because I got this when it came out, and I got Volume 2 when it came out. So now I can reread Volume 2 and just go ahead and make the video. So that'll be fun. But I have lots of books to get through. So that's it. Thank you all very much for your support. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out all the cool links in the description below. This has been Red Hood and the Outlaws, Rebirth, Volume 1, Dark Trinity. Thank you all once again. Check out all those links. Check out all those links. Tell me what you think of these books or what you thought of the previous Red Hood books in the description. Not in this fucking description. You can't comment in the description. In the comment section. That's it. Thank you all once again. I'll see you all later.